Hello LGs, this is the lady and I wanted to come in and talk to you guys about ageless beauty. And I get a lot of compliments on my skin as well as my youthful appearance. That is a good thing. No one wants to look old, and especially for those of us who have reached our midlife cycle. And so if you're interested in this topic, then of course continue to watch. Alright ladies, so as you know, there are so many products on the market targeting those of us who are aging, and they are trying to help us maintain a youthful appearance and keep those fine lines and wrinkles and grays and you name it. They're trying to slow down that aging look, even though we want to continue to live, and that means we will continue to age, but we just don't want that that look of aging. That there's products out there like this one is New Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles, so we can, you know, erase away our dark circles from under our eyes. And it's a treatment concealer. So this is Maybelline, and I used it for my under eye area because I have dark circles, but this is supposed to correct that. All right, and of course I still have dark circles, but I'm not saying this product doesn't work, so I don't use it every day. So yeah, so from dark circles to lines and wrinkle correctors, you can't prevent lines and wrinkles, but it's supposed to slow down that process. And as you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. Still unopened, and yeah, I've had it for a while. This is an Avon product. It's supposed to help reduce our lines, especially those lines around our eyes and of course the mouth area. And toners, all right, toners is to help remove the lines, the visible lines that you have, and the discoloration and all that kind of stuff. We have Radiant Lifting Foundation, a foundation, you guys, that's supposed to help lift our skin so that it doesn't sag and start to look old. All right, what else do we have? We have Time Wise from Mary Kay, a moisturizer to keep our skin moist and not dry and wrinkled. So yeah, I mean, it is mind-boggling which product to buy. And so for me, you guys, what I use to maintain my youth, my fountain of youth. And I can't say that any of the stuff that I just showed you worked or will work. But what has worked for me, you know, a lot of it has to do with your gene pool. But of course, even those of us who have good gene pools still have to work at maintaining it. Moisturizing, toning, drinking fluids, exercising, all of those things play a very important part in your health and your young looking appearance. So for me, heredity, my mom, my grandmother, my father even, they didn't look their age. Now I didn't always have, my skin tone wasn't always even. When I was a teenager, I had splotches all over my face and light patches of skin, and so my skin was like two different colors, so it was two-toned. And what we did, my mom and I went to the store, Kmart. It was Kmart back then, not Walmart, but we went to Kmart and went shopping for a skin tone cream that would even out my skin. And we came across this product right here, Ambi. And this product here, of course, it didn't look like this back when I was a teenager, but it's the same skin tone cream I've been using ever since I was 15 years old. When I was a teenager, when I started wearing it, it worked so well that my whole family started purchasing this product, okay? Not only just my family, but my friends, they went out and bought the product as well. Now, I'm not going to say that everyone that you know, I came in contact with and told about the product, skin turned out as well as my skin. Again, of course, everybody has different, people react differently to the same product you're using. I may have no problems with the Ambi skin tone cream. Someone else may be allergic to it. So you always want to test it. Maybe I like to test my products like on my wrist or on the inside of my arm, because that's very sensitive. And so if I have a reaction, I'm going to have it on my on the inside of my arm. And if I have a reaction, then I definitely don't want to put it on my face. So you want to be very careful with just going out and purchasing what, you know, people say they use and slapping it right onto your face, because you may have a reaction and then next thing you know, you're breaking out and your skin is in a worse condition than when you started. So that was one of the products that I have been using forever, and that's my staple. I don't deviate from that product. And now they have a whole product line that they sell. They have soap, they have moisturizer, they have exfoliating foam to wash your face with. They have a special treatment ointments that's supposed to help remove dark spots or blemishes, and you name it, they made their line carry it. So I really love this product. Hopefully this is not fading away. This fade cream is not fading out. I want to continue to use that. So that's one product that I definitely can put a stamp on and say, try it. It may work for you, and you may get your skin even tone. It even changed the texture of my skin. So it not only changed my skin tone, it changed the texture, and my skin is so soft and smooth, and I owe it all to that product. It's absolutely wonderful. But now you have to be careful when you're using that product and you're going to be out in the sun, okay? Because it will cook you, it will bake you, like, I mean, instantaneous. The sun and that cream doesn't go together at all, okay? So if you're going to be out like I do during the summer when my daughter's playing tennis, and I'm out at the tennis court, and it is like in the heat of the day, it's like a instant shield of darkness just comes over my skin. It's just, the sun just seems to bake it. You don't want to use it when you're doing that. You want to put on a I thought I had my Neutrogena moisturizer that is 110% SPF, okay? That's what I use when I'm going to be outside in the elements to protect my skin from the sun. I put that on. I need as much protection on my skin, especially on my face and my neck area, to keep that sun from baking my skin, because the Ambi skin tone cream, don't use it then, okay? I do use my toner. I went to have a facial done, because I never had one done before, and they were just amazed at my skin, how, you know, unblemished it was, how smooth and even toned. And so the only thing they, you know, recommended was I started adding a toner to my skin, because they had this huge magnifying mirror that they use to look at your skin, and she said that she was starting to see fine lines appear on my forehead. well, you got to say something, right? So she said to incorporate toner into my skincare regimen, which I wasn't doing on a regular basis. I was using some toner, but not every day. And now I have incorporated this toner from Neutrogena into my skincare regimen. All right, so this is what I've been using. But of course, as you grow older, when I was a teenager, 16, my staple, of course, was the Ambi Skin Tone Cream. But because I was going through puberty and all of those kind of things, my hormones were always changing. And so by 1 minute I would be oily, the next minute I'd be dry. So Ambi has a normal, oily, and dry skincare cream. And of course, I was using both the oily skin, and then I will use one for normal skin. As you continue to get older, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to start increasing products into your skincare regimen, and also maybe subtracting some products from your skincare regimen because it's no longer effective. Your skincare regimen is not going to stay the same from when you were a teenager until you're old and gray. You're going to continuously incorporate some products to help maintain that youthful look. So for me, I started incorporating deep cleansing soaps. I started doing exfoliation, which of course I wasn't doing when I was a teenager or in my 20s. I wasn't exfoliating my skin, but as I became older and got into my 30s and 40s, and now I'm exfoliating all the time because I want to remove that dead skin, that old skin, and bring out my new skin. But I do not exfoliate, and I do not recommend for you to exfoliate every day. That's overkill. That's really going to hurt your skin more than help your skin, I believe. And so I only exfoliate my skin twice a week, and that's it. And of course, moisturizers. I started incorporating moisturizers, nothing with oil. So you want something oil free because you don't want oily skin. You just want it to be moisturized. You know, all of these are just some of the products that I incorporated as I continue to age, and I wanted to protect the skin from aging signs. Okay, of course there are other things that benefit your skin as well. Water, all right, drink your liquids. Doesn't have to be all water, but you definitely want to make sure your body is hydrated. You can flush out all the impurities in your bodies that way to help your skin stay healthy and younger and young looking. Exercise, even though I hate exercising with a passion, I love being active. So I play tennis, or I play at tennis, and I bowl, and I walk. You know, I try to do at least a 45-minute walk 3 times a week. And so all of those things help maintain a good, healthy lifestyle. And so, of course, that helps as well. Everything in moderation when you're talking about food and the drinks and things that you like to do. I'm not saying to stop doing them, but of course, moderate them and do smaller portions and smaller intakes. So especially if you know that it's causing you to have breakouts and all that. All right, so again, once you reach my age though, you start another level of hormonal changes. Okay, and all right, so my skin now is going through that. I have a breakout every now and then. As you can see, this is not a mold. It's probably turning into a mold now, but I got this about 2 months ago, and it was a very large, very large and sore bump, and it just appeared on my skin from nowhere. And I put alcohol on it. I used my Stridex pads. I did everything I thought I could think of to bring it to a head and hopefully you know, make it disappear. I didn't scratch it or pick at it or anything because I didn't want it to leave a mark, but it left a mark anyway. All right, so now I'm not sure if that's just turning into a dark spot or mold or anything, but of course my next plan of attack is to find a product from my skincare line and remove this blemish off of my cheek. And also I'm starting to get another one, or one that it feels like another one here on my, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's probably a little bit red right in here. And then one was coming right here on the forehead, I mean right center of my forehead. I'm going, okay, what's going on? So I don't know if it was something I incorporated into my skincare regimen, or if it's just my hormones going through its cycle of changing as I hit that big 5-0. Okay, so so yeah, you're never too young to start a skincare regimen, and you're certainly never too old to start trying to improve or maintain it and upgrade it as you continue to grow older. And so that when you reach my age, you're not just starting a skincare regimen. You've already have one in place, and you're just making changes so that you can maintain your youthfulness. All right, so that's all that I wanted to say on that. I hope this helped you guys, and please leave your comments, suggestions, remarks, questions down below. I'll be more than happy to respond. And that's all that I have. You guys be blessed and a blessing. This is the lady signing off for now, and I'll talk to you on my next video. Bye.